In this video, we're going to learn how to measure and cut the clay, how to score and slip, how to connect the panels, and how to clean up and smooth out the sides. These are some of the tools that we're going to be using today. I have my ruler to measure out the sides. You could also use a paper template. I also have my rubber rib to smooth out the clay. I have this tool that is called a bevel cutter. It cuts in a 45-degree angle. If you don't have this tool, you can also use an X-Acto knife that is dull, is not too sharp. You could use your needle tool or a cleanup tool. The last tool I have is a plastic Tupperware lid that I'm gonna use as a template for a test style that I'm making. You don't need to have this one, that one is just optional. Also water and a sponge to clean up and smooth out your clay, and a spray bottle with water so that you can keep your clay wet. My clay at this point is at the stage of leather hard. It could stand on its own basically. If I try to bend it, it has a little bit of a give, but if I fold it completely, it's gonna snap and break. This stage is perfect for cutting because you could get really clean cuts using your X-Acto knife. Let me show you. The tile that I made before was about 5 inches by 7. Remember that clay shrinks, so make your sides a little bit bigger than the size that you actually want. After you finish cleaning up all your panels, we move on to the cutting part. To cut your panels, you line them up on the edge of your table. I had them still on my plasterboard. And you want to cut your panels on a 45-degree diagonal cut. So I'm using my bevel tool for this cut. And notice that all my cuts are going in towards the center of my panel. If you're looking at your panels from above, the bottom is wider than the top, kind of like looking at a pyramid. Next, I'm gonna start building my box. I'm scoring and slipping my first panel, and I'm putting my whole piece on a piece of paper so I can move it around easily. Once I have my side panels up, I add a thin coil to the inside of my box to reinforce all my attachments. Here, I'm tapping my tile gently against the table to make sure that all my panels fit into place. And that's it. Cover your piece with plastic and I'll see you in the next video to finally decorate our tile.